There are more than 20,000 species of bees in the world, and they all share a fascinating evolutionary history. Descended from carnivorous wasps, bees now subsist primarily on pollen as larvae and on nectar as adults. Adapting to a plant-based diet posed a challenge for bees, as their dietary needs remained high. Exploring the nutritional makeup of bees' modern diet and how bees source different nutrients offers clues to how bees meet their dietary needs. Pollen is an essential source of nutrients for bees. Pollen grains contain the components needed to build a fully functional body, and, nutritionally speaking, they're quite similar to animal tissues. But not completely. Pollen and plant tissues both contain a high ratio of potassium to sodium. The ratio is too high for plant consumers, including bees. This excess may have detrimental effects on bees, including underdevelopment, health problems, and even death. To overcome this challenge, bees evolved various traits and behaviors that enable them to balance their potassium and sodium needs. One trait, for example, is bees' hemolymph. A transition from sodium-rich to potassium-rich hemolymph occurred as bees evolved. This transition may have been a life history trade-off, as maintaining the correct ratio of potassium to sodium in body fluids is energetically costly. The behavioral adjustments bees have made to regulate their potassium-sodium balance are important to consider as well, not just for bees, but for their environment as well. That's by virtue of the role bees play in cycling nutrients across various ecosystems. Considering the mutualistic interactions that plants and pollinators are locked into, it may be that some plants regulate the potassium to sodium ratio in their pollen and nectar in order to attract pollinators. In turn, some bee species might prefer precisely those plants that regulate nutrients in pollen and nectar. The life history trade-offs involved in such regulation have yet to be studied. Other bees may consume sodium-rich dirty water, mud, decaying plant tissues, or dung, or may even be obligatory necrophages, feeding on dead animals. So perhaps food sources other than pollen and nectar play an important role for bees. Studying the impact of the sodium to potassium ratio on bees can offer new insights into the dynamics that connect bees, plants, and their environment in different ecosystems. The nutritional mechanisms that drive bee ecology and ecosystem functioning at large remain to be explored. To fill these knowledge gaps, it is important to gain a better understanding of the requirements for a balanced potassium to sodium ratio in bee food sources and how ecosystems meet these requirements.